guys, and welcome to my channel. I am filming yet another garden tour. This is garden tour number 3, so make sure you go back and watch my previous garden tours to kind of see the progression of this spring to summer garden. It's a small 2 raised bed garden beds in my backyard. We have a half an acre, like 2 large lots fenced in. Our kind of homestead here in Southwest Florida, 9B zone. It's small, but we're looking to make it bigger, and I hope you guys kind of come along for the ride. So check it out. Today I am gonna kind of show you around. I'm going to show you what I've planted new, what I've kind of been doing to help promote growth in my garden. I'm going to show you what's growing in my garden that my kids haven't eaten yet, because we might have been eating some of the stuff. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. Keep watching. Actually, before you click from this video or before we show the garden tour, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when my next video comes out. Let's do this. So today's video, we are going to be going over our spring to summer raised garden beds. So let's get this show on the road. First and foremost, in this, I did some really good weeding in both beds, and I ripped out what wasn't growing here, and we are going to replant. We already replanted some stuff, and I will just wait. I will tell you what it is, but I want to start here. I had some stuff planted here, and it did not germinate the way that I wanted it to, so we planted, I was gifted a cucumber from my wonderful brother-in-law for Mother's Day, and so that was planted this morning. Over here I have some mixed lettuce. I've got a little sprout coming up here. They're so cute. I just love it, and I just watered everything, so everything's dewy and wet. But this, I cannot wait. I am about to eat some of this stuff because it looks so good. And over here we have 2 rows of romaine lettuce that are coming up. They look amazing. I've been watering these beds twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. I find that that is the best. So this I worked on this morning. I have over in these 2 lanes, the farthest from me, I have Brussels sprouts. I planted Brussels sprouts right here, 2 rows of Brussels sprouts. Right here, I planted 2 rows of beets. And in the middle, you're just gonna have to wait for that one. And then over here, my watermelon are coming in super great. I've got a couple of flowers. So I think we're going to be getting some action on these watermelons soon. So they are all starting to kind of branch out. This one over here is starting to branch out. We are going to have some watermelon, and it is going to be delightful. I actually worked with the boys this morning. This is their garden. They planted a bunch of flowers. So I look forward to them being able to take care of that. And honestly, it keeps them out of my garden. Let me tell you the truth. Okay, so this is my biggest and fullest bed. I have a lot going on here. It looks amazing. I've weeded everything and planted some new stuff along this trellis. What I planted there wasn't growing as I'd liked, so we made some changes, but that's okay. This is all learning, so making changes is totally okay. So look what I have. I have green bean after green bean. The kids were in here this morning, like I said, helping me, and they might have eaten some of them, but we got 2 green beans right there. Oh, 3 green beans. Look at this one. They missed this big one. Oh man, all these love bugs. Welcome to Florida, guys. Love bugs. Ugh. Anyway, so everything is looking really good. I've got lots of green beans growing. These are doing pretty okay. And then we go over to here, and this is my other cucumber plant that I'm starting to get flowers on. So I've got flowers all over this cucumber plant. I came in here and I weeded everything, and everything's looking so great. I have some sweet peas that I put in this little trellis, hoping that if they can grab onto something, they'll be able to flourish. They're not doing super great, but I don't think they need more to grow. They need to grab onto something to grow. So what we have next is yellow squash. And guys, let me show you where, oh, look at it. It's a yellow squash. It's growing. My flowers have been producing a ton of flowers, or my plant, and I've actually been pulling them off and throwing them away. Because if they don't have, let me show you, like this one, if it doesn't have the squash on the bottom of it, you don't want the plant to waste its energy on a flower that's not going to turn into a squash. So I've been plucking them off, but if you look at this plant, it's producing too. See the little yellow at the bottom of here, see here and here? That means it's gonna have a squash. Like this one, let me move that flower plant. Like this one, see how that doesn't have the yellow at the bottom? That means it's not going to produce a squash. So you can break this one off and let it focus on this, and then it'll make more flowers. Don't worry about taking the flowers off if it doesn't have the little boop on the bottom. Just a fun little tidbit, but it's been working for me. Over here, I have a ton of yellow zucchini flowers that are going to start blooming. They're down here. They have not started to bloom, but they will soon. This one's almost. Over to my tomato plant that is just flourishing. It's so happy, so happy. We love it. I've got a sweet basil plant that I love. It smells so good and it's thriving. Oh man, guys, it is thriving. Here I re-raked all of this, and I took out the old stuff and weeded it, and I planted okra along this fence here in hopes that it'll do better in that area of the garden bed. This garden bed gets full sun. This garden bed gets like half full sun. So this bed gets a lot more shade. So, but it's working because things are growing. So this is my garden tour, guys. There it was. So many things are growing and thriving, and honestly, some things didn't work. And I allowed them to grow to the point that they were growing, and I took them out. You know, this is all about adjusting and changing and learning what grows in your climate, what grows in your area, in the area that you're, you know, that your boxes as far as sun get. Some people deal with more things eating their plants, whether it's bugs or caterpillars. We honestly haven't had any more caterpillars on our plants because we've been treating it. Check out the video I posted about how we treat for, you know, bugs and stuff. But this is all learning. You're learning, I'm learning, and we just have to continue to adapt. So thank you so much for joining me. Please check me out on Instagram. I'll have my link below. I just appreciate you guys watching and coming and growing and learning with me. See you guys next week for the next garden video. Bye.